Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else here, welcome to Chaos! Chaos, of course, being the grand event where we set up the big wheel here. The big wheel, a wheel of chaos as we call it, spins around and tells us what we're going to be playing tonight. On our next spin of the night. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. Come on. Huh? Oh? Ooh. The Storyteller DLC. So, welcome back to Storyteller. What has changed? Well, they've added a bunch of new puzzles to existing chapters, added a few new chapters here and there, overall, and because of that, we've got a whole bunch of new stuff we can play with. As you can see, we used to have like 100% completion in this, and now we're down to half. Like, as you see, we are now 43% out of what we used to have, which was almost 100%. I think like the only thing we missed was like a few things in like the last chapter. So we need heartbreak with a happy ending here. So love. Sounds like a lot of free content. Yeah, they did a really big update a while back after we played it before, and I love this game, so I've been looking forward to getting a chance to try out some of this. I didn't want to spoil myself. Then Adam dies. But then Adam is revived. And they're in love again. Hey! So that's the first one on there. This is the new one for Broken Hearts. Rejected by own spouse. Ooh, this will be interesting. So we need, let's see. Lenora and Edgar get married. But then Edgar has amnesia. Nope. Nope. Those two? Hey, that was right. So essentially, they fall in love, he gets amnesia, then he falls in love with someone else, and he's like, no, I got married to her. She's like, what? But we're married. And I'm pretty sure in the eye of the law, Lenora's in the right here. This is not how... Amnesia does not preclude legal contracts. Aging. Old heartbroken dog dies happy. We get a lot of... So, let's see, we have time. Start out with love. Dog and man love each other. But then man dies? But he needs to be an old dog. But then he gets revived. Wait, let's move this back a little bit here. I don't think that changes much, but we need the dog to die. There we go. He dies happy. We have one too many steps here. Because, you know, foolish me wants to tell a cohesive story. That dog's new. I don't think the dog was in the original game as a character. I'll just revive, no biggie. Yeah, that's just something that happens in this story. Yeah, it's you know, how it goes. Isabelle is haunted by her husband. Well, we know they have to get married first, because that way they're husband. They fight? So they have reason. I guess she needs a reason to... There we go, we got it even less. I was wondering if we would need a step where she actually poisons the wine, but nope, it's just poisoning the wine barrel, I guess. Does this work without the fight? Nope, because she won't poison him without the fight happening first. Good to know. Oh, you don't have to fill all the panels? You don't have to do all of them, no. Just as many as you need to complete the story objective that you have. Which, I mean, to be fair, sometimes you need more than what you're given sometimes, and it's just... The curse is lifted. Okay, so... This is a unique and fun puzzle. I love this game. This is honestly such a simple premise, but it's such a fun one. Where you're constantly just kind of like, okay, so why isn't this working? Or why is it... Like this one. Like, the curse is lifted. Okay, so I have to create a curse, and then I have to break the curse. How do I get the witch to curse someone? I'm not sure here. Like, I thought maybe, oh, the witch... These two are in love, and the witch wants him. So... Witch curses her? But no, she... She gets rejected? I thought maybe, like, oh, she gets rejected, and that's why she curses him. Let's take all these. We know this is how it has to end. What we don't know is how to get the curse happened. Maybe we establish There we go. Does this work without this panel? Okay, so we don't need that first panel. We could still get the curse. Okay, so we needed the panel where she explains that the frog somehow explains that he's the prince. I assume because he's still the prince trapped inside the frog's body, maybe it's because he could still write? I don't know. Is he able to talk as a frog? Kind of defeats the purpose of the curse, doesn't it? Duplicity. A kiss and a curse. Ooh, I think I get this one. Oh! That actually needed way fewer panels than I thought it was going to. You have the curse. Now that we know that this is how we get the curse combination, the rest was pretty easy to work out. I like this. This is like a reverse Snow White thing, where instead of like the evil witch or the evil queen turns herself into a crone to poison Snow White, it's the opposite. Now it's the crone turns herself into a pretty evil queen. Although I like the haircut. It's rare to see, you know, a woman rocking a wolf tail, but some people can pull it off. Tiny gets a kiss. What does the mirror do? So I think what we need to do is Tiny needs to get cursed. I love that. They just kind of look both surprised when you put them on there. Okay, I don't need... I don't need the one where it establishes that they like each other. Yep, and then the prince finds out, oh, she's been turned into a frog. In the meantime, the witch also turns Tiny into a frog. And then he thinks he's kissing the princess, but it's actually Tiny. Tiny getting some of that sugar. Oh, there's actually two. We actually got the secondary solution first. The first solution is Ungrateful Maiden. Which I'm assuming that instead of this... Right, but wouldn't she be... Oh wait, no. It's not the turning the prince. It's the princess. She still needs to get turned into the... Is that not it? Like the maiden... Maiden gets turned into... Oh, okay, that's all. I was like, we just needed another one where it's just kind of like, yes, she turns her back, but she doesn't want any more kisses. She's done. She's okay. So that's what the piece we were missing there was the fact that there needs to be a rejection panel. Good to know. We got both of those. Murderer is arrested. I know, Butler. We're doing this backwards. I figure that's just like he feels bad about it, so he gets arrested. It was an inside job. Okay, someone gets arrested. And then the Duchess tells the detective. So he gets the gun, he shoots this guy. She sees the ghost, realizes the gun is gone. Maybe that order? No? Oh! He's just on a rampage, ain't he? So we found out that... Ah! So we won't shoot the detective, though. He notices the gun is gone. She's not curious about the fact that the gun's gone, but he is. What if he puts the gun back? Ah, then he notices that the gun has his fingerprints on it. There we go. This panel now officially has nothing to do with anything. There we go. We can accidentally frame the king or the duke. Just because he goes and likes... This is a lesson for everybody. If you have a gun and you have it on a fancy pedestal and you leave it loaded, don't go and pet the gun in the middle of the night. Especially after your wife just died. It might be a bad idea. The queen is rescued. Oh, okay. The queen is rescued. And married. No, no revenge. There's the revenge. We put him in the cage instead. Okay. I was expecting, like, something slightly more violent there. I'll be honest. Usurper is forgiven. Is the dog supposed to be the usurper in this situation? The dog imprisons the queen and takes over. Look, there's no rule that says the dog can't be king. Right. But that's not him being forgiven. Okay, does she get... There we go. If she gets her throne back, she could forgive the dog and let him out. It's a really weird story. Why is the dog trying to usurp the throne in the first place? I need a backstory to this. Why is the dog trying to overthrow the kingdom? Why is he so smug about it? And then why does he let the queen back out then? He just wanted to sit in the chair for a day? I mean, fair. It looks like a comfy chair. Nothing new in that chapter. Queen beheads all men. Okay, at some point, that's gotta happen. And that. Okay, but why does she behead the knight? Okay, so that somehow worked. I have no idea what the motivation here is. Because why does she cut his head off? Like, what did he do wrong? Like, other than the fact that it's like, he took, I guess he took the throne after she died? Better him than the Baron, right? I'm very confused as to the motivation here. Maybe the Queen's just a bad person. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the grand lesson here. This is an all new chapter. This one is not in the original game. They added this one. Eve rejects Apple. Eve installs Windows. Well, that's no good. Oh, wait. So, Adam eats the apple, gets zapped by Bill Cipher? And then Eve says, no. God is happy at everyone. And then they get... I like this idea, though. It's like they both eat the apple, they both get killed, they both get resurrected, and then now he's like, okay, no apple this time, guys. Oh wait, I have an idea here. Yeah, so she sees that. She refuses. Adam now also refuses. Wait, I've mixed this up. Also, what is going on in this last panel? Wait, let's try. Ate the apple, got zapped. Snake hanging out. Adam resurrect. Doesn't want the apple. Comes back, and I guess Eve has been, when she got electrocuted, she got turned into like ash or stone or something. Right, I know the sequence we need to do here. I just need to do it. Because it ends with God happy with everyone. We're working backwards here. Adam eats the apple. See, Adam eats the apple, gets shocked. Eve's like, no, I don't want no apple, because he got shocked. And then he comes back and he's like, I learned my lesson. And now God's happy. And turned into a frowny face in a compass thing. Adam watches his love die. They're in love. She gets tempted. Oh, that's why. Okay, so there's a secondary objective on this one. Why has God a compass? I think it's supposed to be the fact that it's like the eye of providence. Here, I'll try and explain. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so it's a mix-up of two different symbols. So you have the Eye of Providence, which is on the dollar bill in America. It's this little eyeball and everything. It's supposed to represent God, because God is, you know, the all-seeing eye, blah, 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 blah. It's also the source of a ton of conspiracy theories about it and everything like that. Namely because it gets mixed up with this symbol, which is the symbol of the Freemasons, who is a secret society who people think are up to the whole sorts of conspiracy theories about them and everything like that. And then if you see them get mixed up all the time together, see, like right here you have a symbol that is both a combination of the compass and ruler of the Freemasons with the Eye of Providence to create kind of an eye of, I don't know. It's just weird conspiracy. It's like 3 different conspiracy theories all got mashed together like Play-Doh. And that's why God's a compass. Alright, Adam watches his love die because of him. So he eats the apple, and then he gives the apple to Eve. But we don't want this. We don't want him to die. He needs to... Yeah, I know. You survived. There we go. So you kill him first, then revive him. We can watch her get electrocuted. Friedrich takes revenge. We still in the Genesis chapter? We are. Who's Friedrich? Why is he in the book of Genesis? Why is there a gun in the book of Genesis? I am very confused about where we went here. We had Adam and Eve, and Garden of Eden, temptation, snake, God. Okay, following you all there. Now there's Friedrich and a gun. I need to revisit the Bible at some point because... Wow, did this take a left turn. so weird. Was it too much to hope that he was going to use the gun on the triangle? Does he take revenge on the snake? Who was he supposed to take revenge on? I'm very confused. Oh, wait. He did! He shoots the apple and he shoots God. Oh, that's why it's Friedrich. Oh, who is Friedrich and why does he want revenge? Friedrich, it's a joke. I didn't put it together until the very end. It's Friedrich Nietzsche. God is dead and we have killed him. It's a pun on philosophy. Yeah, Nietzsche, of course, Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, God is dead in his book, Thus Spoke Zarathustra. So that's what he's doing. I get the joke now at the end. Taking notes in case you get tasked with killing God. I mean, we are playing through the Final Fantasy games. We'll eventually get there. There's a couple of gods I know that we have to take out before we're at the end of the road. Gotta shoot the forbidden fruit first. Well, that just seems polite. It's like, if you're gonna take revenge, do it thoroughly. Purge? 3 heads roll. Okay. No, not that one. That's not the one I wanted. Oh. Well, I suppose they don't all have to do them in order. And then the king sees them having an affair, so the king executes both of them. Is it really that simple? No. Yeah. That seems like that was surprisingly simple for that one. I like that one. Cemetery with an S. This is going to involve a dog coming back from the dead. I know it. Pet comes back to life to enact revenge. I knew it. I knew as soon as I saw cemetery spelt with an S. That's a Stephen King reference. Okay. We know at some point the dog needs to come back and needs to throw someone off the cliff. That much we know. That's how this ends. There's no doubt there. question is, how do we get to that point? Oh. Okay, so it has to be Bernard who likes the dog. No, she doesn't get rid of the dog. She doesn't like the dog. Oh, hey, there we go. I didn't even mean to think that was already done. Oh my goodness, this panel. Her booting the dog off the cliff. That is the most calm-looking revenge I've ever seen, because, quite honestly, if I had gone through this, I would not be looking this chill about throwing someone else off the cliff. Tiny murders his brother to avenge his father? Which one's the father? Family. Greenie is Tiny's dad. Haiti got mad at Greenie. And then Greenie got thrown off the cliff by Haiti. Guess you have to establish it first? I mean, yeah, but you didn't have to go John Wick in it. I mean, in the original freaking Pet Sematary story by Stephen King, every death is like an accident. And the whole thing is to resist the temptation. If you have something that can bring back the dead, even if they come back wrong, resisting the temptation to use and abuse that power. Oh, you mean who the father is? Oh, yeah. That you have to establish, because otherwise you don't know who's who related to who here. There's no, unless there's no, like, father one, at least. And then Tiny has a seance. And I assume Tiny could just boot Haiti off the cliff then. Oh, we have to establish they're brothers too. But Greenie also has to be Haiti's father. That way you know they're brothers. That's creepy. Just that image of the dead-eyed little gnome. The vindictive wife. Unfaithful husband punished. Hey, we got the witch back. we use the cauldron for here? No? Why is she still in love with him at this point? That punishes her, but not him. Oh, she also found out the okay, now. Okay, so okay, Snowy and him fall in love. Aw. I like the idea that he finds out that she's like the Mepharist and he like ditches his wife. I mean, that's one way to be unfaithful. Oh, you gotta change her back. No, that doesn't do it either. I feel like this has to result in, like, him getting turned into a frog. Ah, there we go. As soon as they do that, then we can find out they're together. He wants her. So then he turns it. Okay, there we go. That finally is it. So that's the sequence of events. I don't know why the magic mirror suddenly is much more informative about this whole thing. Like, no, she's still there, and oh no, they got together. And I don't know how she found out about this. The magic mirror is just saying that she's still the fairest. Maybe she just assumes that if someone's fairer than her out there, it's just going to cheat on her. Which, I mean, that relationship's not going to last. Interesting. That's the crown. Yep. Oh, is that supposed to be like the shadow is like it's on my head? Marvelous! Throughout these pages, you have created tales of love, ambition, intrigue, and vengeance. You have proven yourself worthy of the crown and the title of storyteller. Now it is time to close this book and ponder the possibilities of the future, and go and fill your own pages of your own story. The end? What is this? The devil! But how does the devil do this? Oh! So he convinces each of them that the other is dead. With spray paint. So there's like new devil twists chapters on some of these now that we've completed it. And the secret stamp collection. Apparently we could do just special stuff now. This might be something to do for another time. I think we're more or less good here for right now.